Hey out there to my LinkedIn peeps. I want to take a minute and talk about how we hire people. A lot of you reach out to me and you're like, I'm looking for people, okay? Or you have people and you're having like staffing issues, okay? So, how do I find people? So, I do use Indeed, and the kind of the job post that I make is looking for entry level repair people and for any type of repair. So say you're looking for like a technician, right? So you can let me just make this clear. You can go out and hire a put an ad out for a cell phone technician in your area. But I find that it's very hard to find someone that fixes everything, is good at customer service, and is someone that you want to hire all in your area. So it can be very challenging for you guys. I completely understand. So if you're looking for a repair person, try and put an ad out for someone who's CompTIA A plus prep. So basically someone who's prepping for the class or prepping for the test or already has taken the pre-test, and so they're trying to get their CompTIA A because usually they're more technical, and so they can learn really quickly and teach them the things that you want them to know. Now, if you need an internal training program, I would be the person to talk to about that, okay? But neither here nor there. You can pretty much teach them anything as long as they can, twist a screwdriver. And I always put questions like, are you interested in puzzles? And we have like some really odd questions that we put on the Indeed listing, but it's basically like mind questions, to make sure that their mind ticks a certain way, okay? And if you're interested in those, just let me know and I can send them over to you. But I'm going to tell you the best way that I get front desk staff that can also do small repairs is I put out there a ad for a customer service person, and within there I just list out that we will teach you everything, want you to be very friendly, want you to be able to talk to people, want you to be able to do data entry, and you should know basic tools, right? And so when they come in, we give the interview, and then we set the standard. We let them know, hey, you're actually going to be working on phones, and it sounds scary, but we're going to hold your hand. And so again, if you don't have an inside training program, that's where we could help you. But you would sit down and really baby steps, start with just a screen, start with just very, very basic repairs. But you want someone that's like an ex-Jimmy John worker, a Publix worker, worked at Chick-fil-A, someone who's got like really awesome personality, customer service skills, extremely friendly, because they're going to help with your sales. So that's what I like to have, right? Especially with someone who's going to be doing a lot of data entry, someone that's used to using the computer, right? And so that's how we find our staff and grow our staff, and we have a really good, awesome team. Also, don't be afraid to hire someone that you may think has a disability, like maybe a vision disability, or because I find that that's more of ability, and I'm going to be making a special video about that here probably later today and posting that up from one of our own staff. And so that's going to be pretty eye-opening because you're probably thinking, what in the world is she talking about? But I'm going to put that out there. So how do I find our staff? We use Indeed. You also can use a staffing agency. Just really let them know what you're looking for, and they can go out and find people for you. Also, on our tech site, we do have a job board, and we have a place where people can post their resumes. We don't get a lot of people that do that. I think we have one up there right now, and it's an international person, which is another thing I wanted to bring up. Really be open to maybe someone who's international if you want a master technician. I mean, I have spoke to some international people that know micro soldering, refurb, they do it all, and they want to have a job here. So it may be something for you to look into. Now, I don't know the logistics of it. We have never hired anyone overseas, but it definitely may be something to look at. So I hope this gives you a little insight into how we hire. Once we hire, we have a really awesome training process that we go through, and we definitely keep up on them. We have ways we keep up with quota and make sure they're meeting demand and monitoring their work and all of that kind of stuff. That's a much longer video. But I wanted to give you guys just a little insight into how we find our staff, okay? Good luck, and if you need any training, just let us know.